Thanks for this chance. I have two questions about Miratuk language, not about this project. Okay?
Yeah, okay, but shortly.
Okay. In your book, Railly 2005, you translated the word no-think to Nubian slave or West slave.
Yeah.
It is found now in Berlin Museums at number 2258 M175. Based on what gave this mean? Okay? Two questions. In your paper, recent research from Miratic, ancient language of Sudan, you put Miratic language in some branch of linguistic family of Nilo-Sahara.
Yeah.
All same language was progressed to many languages like Proto-Nubians, Dongolawi, Mahasi, all Sonara, Tama, Niman. Why Miratic language not progressed? Okay?
Why Meratic? The Meratic?
Not progressed.
Ah, yeah.
Like,
okay. What do you mean by no progress?
Okay.
There are some progress.
I'm not finished, okay?
Yeah, it's not finished. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are not finished, or
Not finished. In principle,
Yeah.
Miratic
Yeah.
have two conventional forms: spoken, written. Okay? Where is spoken? Okay? Archaeologically, professionally proved Malawi people stay in Malawi to 8th century by the age of sludge, Pharaoh smelting. Okay? That lead to this fact. Malawi people stay to Christian period, stay to Islamic period, stay now. Miratuk people may be found in Arabs, Nubians, Dija, Sudanese. Okay? That is logical. Thanks.
There are more than two questions, apparently. I will try to answer some of them. Maybe you will have to remind. For example, the closest is Nubian. It's not one language, but several languages. But also you said Nara and other. So Meroitic language, as a language, it disappeared. But the Meroites didn't disappear genetically. It means that I'm sure that nearly all the Sudanese have Meroitic ancestors. The same as, for example, in Europe, I think that the quarter of the population of West Europe is descending from Charlemagne. Just because, of course, when you have, I don't know, 2 children, you have 4 grandchildren, etc. And finally, it covers a big part of the population. So we can consider very, I say seriously, that a great part of the Meroitic, of the Sudanese population is descending from King Taharqa, probably. I would just mention that Obama is descending of Charlemagne and William the Conqueror. So you see. So the same, I think that the Sudanese in their genes have a great Meroitic legacy. So, but for the language, there is no language which is really the daughter language, living daughter language of Meroitic. Completely disappeared in Christian time, probably, because the Christian alphabet used for Old Nubian is using some Meroitic signs. So it proves that at this time, where the Nubian alphabet was invented, between the 6th and the 9th century, it's not very clear, Meroitic was still living, but after it completely disappeared. About the etymology of Nubian, so it has been very often said that Nubian was coming from Egyptian Nebu, in Coptic Nub, meaning gold, because it would be the land of gold. But this is really just an etymology, I would say, a people's etymology, in fact, popular etymology. It's true that the words looks a bit the same, But Nubia, as the name of Sudan, doesn't appear before the Middle Ages. It was not known by the Egyptian. The Egyptian called Nubia first Osseti, the land of the bow, later Kush, and the Greek and Latin called it Ethiopia. So there is no reason to link the ancient Egyptian Nebu to the word for gold. In the other hand, the name Nubian has until recently been felt as an insult by the Nubian themselves. Yeah, nobody wanted to be Nubian. In fact, if you have a look, for example, at the meaning of Nuba in medieval text in Nubian, it means servant. It means slave attached to the land. And so that's why also in Sudan people don't use so much Nubian for the language that Mahasi, for example, or Dongolawi. And if you have a look at the dictionary of Almquist in 1911, so there is the word Nuba is used is translated by slave, upstart slave. And so this is quite recently, under the pressure, I would say, of the Western media, that Nubia and Nubian became a nice word. It became so nice that actually it is fashionable in America to say for the African American community that they are Nubian. So there are many African American who want to be considered as Nubian, even if their ancestors probably came from the western coast rather than from Egypt. And so now I saw that there is also the Nubian Museum in Aswan. So I would say that the word Nubian, who was not such a long time ago an insult, has become an acceptable way of naming the people. But the first mention of Nubian we have are the Nubai in Greek, by Eratosthenes in the 3rd century before Christ, and it designates a people which is west of the Nile, which later will invade the kingdom of Meroe. But the name which they give them, Nubai, is from Meroitic. And this is the same that in Meroitic you have very often, this is a phonetic law, you have very often B when Nubian has G. This is quite common cross-linguistically, you know. And so the word in Nubian would be something like Nuga. And in fact, the singular with which is using a dental as a suffix is in Dongolawi Nugud. And Nugud in Dongolawi means slaves. Slave, and it is perfectly regular to have G in Dongolawi and to have B in Meroitic. So we can prove it by historical linguistics that the origin of the word is slave in Meroitic. This is not the first time. There are many, I would say the word slave in English is coming from the Slavic people. And because they were enslaved in early Middle Ages.